Good afternoon, everybody. 3D model the brain here. Diagram. Assignment. First thing I want to talk about here is the cerebrum, which is the uppermost portion of the brain here. This is the anatomical view. So this area here. I faded part of this front lobe here just so you can see a little bit of the gray matter that we'll mention here in a little bit. It's right in there. You can see that. And the cerebrum is the largest, upmost portion of the brain. Cerebrum consists of the cerebral hemispheres and accounts for 2/3 of the total weight of the brain. One hemisphere, usually the left side, is functionally dominant, controlling language and speech. The other hemisphere interprets visual and spatial information. Now, the cerebrum is comprised of two different types of tissue, gray matter and white matter. Gray matter forms the surface of each cerebral hemisphere, known as the cerebral cortex, and is associated with processing and cognition. White matter forms the bulk of the deeper parts of the brain, white matter, which is right in here. It consists of glial cells and myelinated axons that connect the various gray matter areas. Now moving forward here, talking about the lobes. Let me fade that. Let's see here. All right, so here we have here on the side, the frontal lobe, left inferior frontal. Now these are broken down, there's a bilateral, so there's a left side and a right side. Left inferior frontal, left middle frontal, and left superior frontal. Now we have the right side, another right side here, and the right inferior frontal. Let's see. Now the frontal lobe is important for cognitive functions and control of voluntary movement or activity. That's what the function of that lobe is. Now the parietal lobe, let's go back here. Left superior parietal, now this is from the back. So the left superior parietal lobe, right superior parietal lobe. The parietal lobe processes information about temperature, taste, touch, and movement. While the occipital lobe, which is here, we're still in the back right occipital lobe. This lobe is primarily responsible for vision. Now we're going to move forward here a little bit more. The temporal lobes, these lobes right in here, right middle temporal gyrus, right inferior temporal gyrus, and there's also a left side here. Temporal superior, left superior temporal gyrus, middle gyrus, and inferior temporal gyrus. Temporal lobe processes memories, integrating them with the sensations of taste, sound, sight, and touch. Now moving forward, those are the four lobes that have bilateral sides. Moving forward here from the back, let me recenter this, turn this guy. Right in this area here is the cerebellum. The cerebellum is a major structure of the hindbrain that is located near the brainstem. This part of the brain is responsible for coordinating voluntary movements, also responsible for a number of functions including motor skills, such as balance, coordination, and posture. Let's see, moving forward now, we'll go down in here. This right here is the medulla oblongata, sorry. This is where the spinal cord is located. Right in here, you can't really see it. I try to hide that and it doesn't show. So that's where it's located in there. Let's see. And the spinal cord is an extension of the central nervous system, which consists of the brain and spinal cord. The spinal cord begins at the bottom of the brainstem, the area which I just showed, the medulla oblongata, and ends in the lower back. And let's see if I missed anything else. And that's pretty much all the structures here that we were told to go over here in the brain. And I do really enjoy these video assignments. I feel like I learned much more than I would doing a different assignment. But yeah, thanks for everyone for watching. Everybody have a great day.